Today is no ordinary day for Deutsche Vita, the mysterious synth-pop duo from Berlin. They're shooting not one, but 2 music videos, and a photographer has been brought in to snap some fresh press shots along the way. The day starts with a rare show of punctuality, at least on Dieter's part. Vito, true to his Italian flair, is still getting ready, far less precise with time than he is with his beloved synthesizers. One can already sense that this discrepancy of character may contain the quiet seed of future tension, and that the day may not unfold quite as planned. So Vito, you must be excited for today's shoot. While Vito is still carrying out his morning routine, we can sense Dieter is getting impatient. It would be another hour before the boys finally left their flat to head to the first set, about 3 hours behind schedule.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Upon arrival at the first location near the airport, we quickly realized that in an effort to keep production costs low, Dieter and Vito decided to shoot the video themselves.
Vito, nochmal. Ja?
Oh, 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 oh! Alles wieder Krieg!
However, they are immediately sidetracked by constant streams of planes overhead, regularly ruining takes as they keep pointing to the sky.
Vito, Flugzeug!
Still, Deutsche Vita pushes on, driven by a kind of beautiful desperation, somewhere between ambition and delusion. Quickly, though, tensions bubble up, especially from Dieter, who isn't shy about showing his frustration when Vito misses a cue. Harsh words are exchanged in a language it seems only they fully understand. With the first video in the can, it's time for photos. Enter Margaret Becker, the photographer, who's never worked with Deutsche Vita before. From the start, her calm, professional attitude is at odds with the duo's nervous presence and kinetic unpredictability.
Flugzeug!
Dieter, perhaps sensing the pressure, throws himself into the shoot with reckless abandon. We urge caution, but he waves us off, determined to capture a frame that might, just might, whisper his name into immortality.
My God. I really don't think it's a good idea.
Vito, as ever, lags behind, physically and otherwise. Their chemistry today seems strained, like a duet sung in 2 different keys. Watching Vito fumble as he tries to toss Dieter the smoke bomb they'd prepared for the shoot feels like watching an old seal attempt a trick he no longer has the strength to perform. One can't help but wonder how much longer a team with such a tense working dynamic can really hold together. This less than optimal photo session has done nothing to improve the already sour atmosphere, and it's becoming clear that things are no longer going Deutsche Vita's way, as if they can feel their dreams of glory quietly slipping through their fingers. Once the photo session wrapped, the crew heads to the next location. As we've seen a few times in the past, the 2 members of Deutsche Vita tend to deflect blame onto outsiders. In this case, it's Margaret, the photographer, who becomes the convenient target for their growing frustrations. Hoping to ease the tension, I attempt to engage Dieter in some light conversation. So Dieter, how do you feel the shooting has been going so far? After a short drive in complete silence, we arrive at the second location for the day, a forgotten railway stretch on the outskirts of the city.
Und Sophie geht mit dem Kopf durch die Wand. Immer weiter mit dem Kopf durch die Wand. Auch wenn ich scheitere.
The boys seem slightly more prepared this time around, and filming wraps up quickly.
Schau mich doch an, ich gehe mit dem Kopf durch die Wand. Immer weiter.
With the second video done, now comes the time to take more photos. But by now, nobody's eaten, and it's starting to show. Margaret looks increasingly irritated, juggling camera equipment and two musicians who alternate between inspired and impossible. As the final shutter clicks and the sun finally ducks behind the tree line, we ask Margaret how she feels about today's experience. So Margaret, what was it like working with Deutsche Vita?
Difficult.
And with that, the day ends. A little messier than planned, and a little more real than imagined.